reality, like, because this is all everyone's reality at once up here, so a man thinketh, your thoughts are everything. You're struggling to find what peace is, like, what does peace actually look like? Trust me, I didn't know what peace looked like in my life either. Like, I didn't know what a peaceful life looked like in my life either, because I was so used to stressing myself out or being depressed or being on an alignment that isn't fit for me. It's it's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I try to reflect, and I don't want my thoughts to kind of run rampant, but I pray that you guys can connect all this like an infinity sign. Like, I pray you can connect all this, because this conversation, when I first got on live, I really just wanted to get on and take my time to tell people, as a spiritual person going through this journey of life, as everyone else is, like, sometimes I get sick of seeing what this technology or social media is doing to my people. I don't like the fact that, we're naturally open-minded, open-hearted when we're kids, and then we get programmed to basically hate ourselves or hate other people for very superficial things. So I had to, like, break free out of even thinking I had to be available for the world all the time and try to help. And I can't go to, places that are going, to war right now. Like, I would want to and be there for my people, because I can't be everywhere at once. But the chaos of life is also the beauty. Like, death is part of life. Death is life. Life is death. Like, it all has, alignment to our divine purpose, to being more than what we were taught when we were kids. Basically, we're we're more than what we were taught as kids. We're way more than that, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And I didn't just figure this stuff out overnight. I really had to go through life experiences and talk with a lot of people and sit with, people that have all world titles: shamans, preachers, ministers, doulas, midwives, teachers, students, like everybody that has a title. I've tried to talk to them and, pick their brain on how they arrived at their own spiritual awakening. And, there's different ways to get to it, but I say this, like, before I had money and before any of this material success came to me, I've always been called to be of service to, my higher self, and then also to humanity in the world. I didn't need basketball to tell me that I was a great person. I didn't need basketball to tell me that I had a great future. I didn't need basketball to tell me that I am a man of principle and honor and integrity. I didn't need money to tell me that I'm a great person. I didn't need money to, tell me that, I am somebody. Like, but I will say this: those resources that are available, and, and I'm talking about money in general, like, that's an important facet in our world. And the financial institutions, or capitalism in general, has completely stunted our growth as humanity. It has. It's created opportunities of creativity and imagination to manifest, but money has very limited, processes of what you can actually do with it. And I say limited, like, very, very fragile, right? I'm just saying, when we look at 150 million people that are living below a certain line of financial freedom, and then you have 14,000 people living above the means to have, the money and access. Like, I don't think the problem is the people. I think the problem are greedy people. I don't think humanity is the problem. Like, there are millions of people that are ready to live free and liberated, but we have a lot of greedy folk that have designed our system, our matrix, to put you against me. And I'm not mad at people making money. I'm not mad at, people striving to do more with money. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that don't lose your soul within that flow of money. Like, don't lose your soul chasing that bag, because I've seen it happen. I've seen people get bought. Like, people buy people's voices, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, We are in the age of no more secrets. There is only truth here. You know what I mean? So even when you see me on here, like, this is for a brief moment in time in the Matrix, but in actuality, like, me and you both know there's a different spiritual connection that's not going to be for everybody, but it's only going to be for a few people. It could be thousands of people on these lives, but only a few people will really catch on to the nuggets. But, to get back to my point, there's so much there's so much potential for us as human beings when we come together. There's so much more potential. If we keep everything separate and divided based on religion, based on how much money you make, based on where you work, based on what color you are, if we keep this separatism up, if we keep this division up, just watch where our world is going to go. It doesn't do anything for us when we're divided. I don't go around wanting to say, I'm a millionaire, I want to be a billionaire, I want to be this, I want to be that. No, like, I'm the same kid that had to wait for the house, for the house to heat up because we have no fucking heat. Like, my whole family comes from the Bronx, New York, and Mitchell, South Dakota, or the indigenous tribes. Like, I'm used to being in a very simple life. I didn't necessarily, like, need some of this validation that money may give me or status may give me. I'm just saying, like, I had to get back to my roots, to who I was. I had to get back to my roots. And if me getting back to my roots means that I become crazy, or I become, misunderstood, or I become, somebody of a, I don't want to even say it, like the words that have been tossed on my name, but if I become that because I decide to go back home and find my roots, like, I'm taking that journey all day. I don't care about being liked by mainstream media when it comes to the manipulation that goes on behind the scenes. Like, y'all only know parts of it. You know what I mean? I only know behind the scenes. Like, in front of the camera, I know behind the scenes. So I can't necessarily sit up here and say everything I want, but I could definitely tell you the truth, or nuggets that you can take on and be like, yo, a lot of this stuff is not by coincidence that happens. When I decide to get my naming done, and all of a sudden, I'm indigenous sovereign citizen. You know what I mean? Sovereignty is important. I pray that you guys go look it up after this. Like, sovereignty here in America is important. And tribal relationships exceed friendships and family. Trust me. You know what I mean? And again, I don't mind being called the crazy one. I don't mind being called the misunderstood one if it means that I get to find my roots and connect to people that care about life more than they care about the addictions to social media and sports and entertainment. That's all I get majority of the conversations, like, is about ignorance. I'm here for spiritual knowledge and spiritual wisdom. You know what I mean? And that's what this journey is about. Now, let me tie this all in together for, those that are just coming in. Like, I started off this conversation just simply stating, like, the speculation around my name, all the extra hoopla, people mentioning me on TV, all these OGs that I do not fuck with like that mention me and think that we're cool. You know what I mean? Stop falling for that. These people do not know who I am. Majority of them do not know who I am. And me getting on live, if I have to get on live every day to make sure that all their shit is silenced and it doesn't have any legs anymore, this is what I'm going to do. These people are very corny that I see on TV. And at this point, they haven't struck a nerve. They've only gotten me stronger to be able to deal with whatever endeavor I choose to next. You know what I mean? Specifically talking about which team I go to next. I'm in the entertainment industry, but I'm not of the entertainment industry. I'm just in it. Like, I'm in sports, but I'm not of sports. Sports is not my, you know what I mean, driving energy that gets me up in the rising. No, I get up with a purpose, knowing, like, me breathing is enough. Me just taking a breath is enough. Do you understand that? Like me taking a breath when I wake up in the morning, I'm just grateful for that. I don't need anything else. Like I can fast, I could drink my water, you know, I could take my herb, you know what I mean? I could create like so much with my family. All I need is to take a breath, and I got a chance. I have a chance. I'm taking a breath and I have a chance to breathe God's air. Like I smile inside knowing that because it's true. Okay, you need me? All right, I'll be there in 5 minutes, babe. I'll finish it. You need me right now? Pause it? Yeah, sorry, my wife is asking me. I'm just finishing up, babe. I'll be there in 1 second. My wife, she knows how long-winded I could get. But yeah, like me just taking a breath is enough. And I'm grateful for that. So whenever people see me and they recognize that spiritual energy that's in me, I think they're surprised that I'm not like the way that, they've perceived. I think it's shocking. It's a shock to them. Like, it's a shock for people to hear me speak when you hear all these other people speak about me, but you never hear them speak about our relationship or what they truly know about who I am as a person and what I'm doing. So I just say that to say, and I saw even, what happened over the last week or so, even today with Ja, like, and it's not even a situation. It's somebody's life that is very fragile that needs to be taken care of and nurtured. A lot of us black men and women, a lot of us white men and women, a lot of us red men and women, a lot of us yellow men and women, whatever color you are, whatever creed, whatever religion you are, a lot of us need nurturing. We need the nurturing, like the nurturing of maternal and paternal instincts that we get from our mom and my dad, our moms and our dads or our grandparents. We need to normalize family time. We need to normalize taking off technology, the veil of technology. Stop letting technology control your fucking mind. Stop letting this shit do that. Go out in the sun, ground yourself. Learn what peace of mind actually means and pray to God, whomever you call him, whether it be Allah, whether it be Krishna, whether it be Buddha, whether it be God, whether it be Jesus Christ. I am all of them. You are all of them. We are all of them. We are all part of the collective consciousness here on this earth to change the way that things have gone. So again, I don't mind being called the crazy one when I'm getting back to the roots of our ancestral knowledge. I don't mind that. But what I'm going to need you to do is take these words and come up with an executable plan, an actionable plan. We have more meetings to have. You see these other evil people doing what the fuck they do, and they're out in the open with it. They're not hiding anything anymore. People's agendas are not hidden anymore. That's why I don't come out and just do these anymore, because I can't just get on live and just be like venting unless I have a distinctive point I would like to share with my commune and my A11EVEN tribe, right? Don't be asleep to this. Don't be asleep to this. Awaken to this, all right? Awaken to this truth. I'm not, trying to force you to go do things that I'm doing. No, I'm just sharing with you that the collective is waiting for you. The spiritual warrior, the light path warriors, the light warriors, the light workers are waiting for you. Reach out. Reach out to us. Reach out to us. Like, reach out to us folk that are doing the work and that are actually here to be a sounding board or a springboard for you into a new ascension. But again, I don't mind being the crazy one or being the misunderstood one. Just know, like, I'm aware, fully aware of what's happening around me. Fully aware. I love all my people with all my heart. I'm always going to be here for protection, but please, please, please do not get discouraged on the spiritual path. It's not going to look like anyone else's. Please don't be afraid to be called crazy, misunderstood, a bunch of other names. Speak for yourself when you need to speak for yourself, and stop letting these corny ass people get in your way. That's all I'm saying. Stop letting people get in the middle of your peace of mind. The world is already chaotic. If you can be at peace within, you'll find other peaceful individuals. You're going to be vibrating on that plane. All right, so I know nothing. You know what I mean? I know nothing. I don't have all the answers. I don't know all the answers. I won't sit here and preach to y'all like I know the answer. I'm just saying I am a spiritual being having a human experience where I'm navigating the best I can. But one thing I know I can control is these people that seek out this validation like this, when in actuality, they're not getting in the way of anything I'm doing. They're just distracting my people. They're not getting in the way of me. You know what I mean? Like, I already told y'all what the resources can do. Do you think I'm really about to be paying attention to these folk if I'm negotiating these whatever figure deals? Like, think about it. Like, do you think that if anything were to change, like in my life, do you think that these people would actually care about what happened? No. So why am I paying attention to them? And you know how much attention I used to give to these fucking corny people? Like, because I grew up in the entertainment industry, I had to be around these folk? Nah, it's over for that. It's over for that. You know what I mean? It's over for that. It's over for that. I'm in my 30s now. It's done for that. It's done for that, all that flaky, shady bullshit from afar and all that. It's done for that. It's over for that. You not coming at me and my tribe at all. It's done. You know what I mean? But I got y'all. All right, my queen needs me. I got to go make sure I'm taking care of my spiritual responsibilities and make sure I'm taking care of my families. But I just want to say this, like, I appreciate you guys sharing this space with me. It's very intimate. No matter if it's Instagram Live or not, I don't care how many people are on here. All I care about is the people that are listening and the people that are aware and the people that love themselves enough to go help out someone else. We can help one family a day, one person a day. I challenge you to do that. And mind you, my last thing that I'm going to say after I say I love y'all. Stop mentioning me on Twitters. All y'all fan bases, stop mentioning me right now, please. It is still the Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals. Denver's going to the finals. You know, we're still waiting for Boston and Miami. Can y'all please leave me the fuck out of this? Please, can I just be with my family in peace? Y'all got people at my dinner table discussing what my free agency plans are. Stop that. Y'all think it's funny shit, but please stop that. I actually like having peace of mind when I'm at the crib, all right? Like, I see all y'all ads. I see all y'all mentions. Okay, I said it. I see all y'all stuff y'all be saying. I see all y'all memories. I get it. I'm just as excited as y'all are. But you gotta chill, though. Come on, like, we can have some fun with it, but, like, the love is already there, right? The message is spread. I appreciate your ancestral realm. Thank you for being tapped in. And I appreciate all y'all tuning in, but please, all y'all fan bases, like, stop mentioning me just for like the next month or 2 or 3. Whenever I make my decisions, please stop mentioning me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and shout out to all the new mothers, all of the mothers that are teaching their kids righteousness of living within alignment of God. Shout out to all my moms out there. Like, I can't forget y'all. Like, without y'all, we wouldn't be here. So shout out to all the queens and the moms out there. Really, like, y'all do the dang thing. Of course, shout out to pops, but shout out to the moms, like, especially whether you're single, whether you're married and you holding down the house. I just really want to have a special shout out to y'all, like the moms and the women of our lives, the queens of our lives. I would not be here without y'all. So, you know, I say salam, I say peace. I say alhamdulillah, I say, you know, prayers be to y'all. I say God is good. I say all of the phrases that mean that forever, okay? All right, y'all. Be well. Be on the lookout for some new updates and some new announcements coming soon. I'm really excited. I will be signing my new shoe deal very, very soon. I won't even call it a shoe deal. Like, I'm about to blow this stuff out the water, and I'm so excited about it. You know, be on the lookout for, obviously, my free agency decision coming in the next however long, you know what I mean, who's decide that. But, yeah, if you see me in person, give me a dap, give me one of these, tag me in y'all photos, please. This is a movement. This means for lifetimes. This means connected. This means the kundalini. This means the energy that is prosperous for our ancestors to give to us. This means connectivity. This means tribe. This means love. This means peace. This means so many universal things. So every time y'all see me, anytime y'all want to get up with me, you already know. All leader.